I love Red Dead Redemption 2. The open world that lives on its own, the game design, which is like a portal to the past. You really feel like you're inside of a grown man from the 19th century.
Pause.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Resume.
And that's
The characters, the captivating story, the details. But to me, the developers didn't tell the full story on how Dutch became the maniac he was in Red Dead Redemption 1. Let me explain. In the ending of the main story of Red Dead Redemption 2, Dutch is portrayed as a broken man who led to the premature death of a man he once considered family, one Arthur Morgan. Though he doesn't kill him himself, he doesn't help him either, and stands on the side of the man he met only a couple of months ago, Micah Bell. We can clearly see that Dutch is filled with sorrow and maybe even guilt for letting this happen. It was not something that he wanted, seeing his basically son being killed in front of him without as much as lifting a finger to help him. Even though he believed that Arthur betrayed him, he still felt empathy for him. And if that was the only ending in Red Dead Redemption 2, I wouldn't really think twice about that. I mean, from the ending, I could believe that it was only Arthur that he had some empathy towards, not John, the coward that escaped after leading to what happened to Arthur. Hell, maybe even a traitor that corrupted Arthur in the first place. There could be a number of explanations that I could think of in that scenario, but as we know, that is not the only ending in Red Dead Redemption 2, because there is also... The epilogue takes place in 1907, 8 years after Arthur's death. But why does that matter? Well, the last time we, as a player, meet, or maybe a better word would be face Dutch before the events of Red Dead Redemption 1, is when we are ambushed by Micah and Dutch. And what is Dutch like? When standing face to face with an outgunned and outnumbered John, the man he later would try to kill and most importantly treat like he was the one who killed Arthur Morgan. Does he try to kill him? Does he even shoot him? No! He kills the man that he at one point trusted more than the man he loved like family and cared a lot about for a very long time. And to make things even weirder, it doesn't look like it's been the first time Dutch and Micah were in each other's presence after Arthur's death. So he had more than one chance to kill Micah before, but he decided against it for some reason. And I know that Dutch didn't even speak to John after he killed Micah, but compared to the man he became just 4 years later...
Oh, it's nice to see you, John.
Hello, Dutch.
How's Abigail?
It just doesn't make any sense. Why? In Red Dead Redemption 1, Dutch is portrayed as a one-dimensional villain that is nothing, pretty much nothing, like the Dutch we get to know in Red Dead Redemption 2. Even just from 4 years ago, when we see him in the epilogue, he becomes a psychopath who has no value for human life, just straight up kills for fun.
You and your friend there, the professor? We're gonna kill the both of you.
Why you want to do a thing like that?
I don't know. Sport, I guess.
Calls Abigail, John's wife, a whore.
You know, gentlemen, this man here, oh, he married a whore. Used to ride with us. We all had her. Oh, but he married her.
And on top of that, he suddenly changed his mind on killing John Marston when he had a clear shot at means to just end him 4 years ago. Like, dude, what happened? Did you just wake up one day and said, you know what? I'm a psychopath now. And I know that John was after him, that he had to kill him if he wanted to see his wife and child.
Can we assume one of my commitments is cleared?
Unfortunately, nothing is clear, John, until your obligations are met. We need you to find Williamson, then head to Blackwater as quick as you can. We have reason to believe that Dutch Vanderland is in the area.
Oh, your wife sends her regards. Anyway, Mr. Ford and Mr. Marston, shall we go? Oh, Mr. Marston, your wife and son are doing well. Let's both try to ensure things stay that way. Okay?
But that doesn't change the fact that Dutch went nuts, seemingly overnight. I don't think that a change like that should take only 4 years or be completely skipped over. Maybe one day when Rockstar and Take-Two finally decide to make a proper Red Dead Redemption 1 remake, I'll get the answers as to what happened to the once charismatic leader that led to him becoming a wild-eyed lunatic. And when that happens, I'll be sure to find something else to complain about. But for now, take care and remember.